everyone, my name is Keane, and how are you today? I hope you're all doing well. I've really been enjoying the outside scenery, walking around, chilling. And I got to asking myself, is there life on other worlds? Is there aliens? I hear a lot of atheists who say that it's very probable that there's life on other planets, and I'll ask them, how do you know? And they go, well, it's because we live, we exist, so therefore, assuming that evolution works, that must mean that there may be life on other planets. But that's not entirely true. Evolution depends on a lot of factors. It really does. In our case as human beings, we are rare. We are considered rare. The consciousness, the abilities that we have. You don't just get a bunch of ooze and a bunch of filth together, mix it up and shit, and voila, here you go. You have a conscious, sentient being who can think and propagate and do all kinds of really interesting stuff. It takes millions and millions of years. Millions of years on Earth. Now imagine the years that go into the universe and the construction of a planet that is suitable for life like us. Although there's other worlds out there, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be aliens though. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's probable. You see this? This is called a pack of cigarettes. Everybody knows what a pack of cigarettes is. Would it be probable for me to say, because this pack of cigarettes exists, this must mean that there are cartons and cartons of cigarettes on Mars or Venus or Jupiter or Neptune? No. These cigarettes exist because we learned how to deal in tobacco. We learned how to make the machines that it takes to be able to stuff these awesome cancer sticks together so guys like me can buy it and die from cancer someday. Just because there's a lot of them on Earth doesn't necessarily mean this is going to be. However, I would like to believe that there's aliens and life out there in the universe. I would like to believe that the universe is so big and so vast that there are things out there that are greater than even ourselves. I would also like to believe that there's, even lower life forms. Wouldn't it be neat to go to another planet and find purple and green dogs with 10 heads? I would love to have a pet like that. That'd be pretty cool. But evolution isn't just a bowl of tomato soup that you just pour a bunch of shit in and voila, you've got life. A lot of things have to happen, a lot of factors. Now, who knows? I suppose it's possible. If there's a solar system and there's planets that align a sun, there could be some life. There could be something. But when I hear all these numbers and all this random stuff from people, especially atheists and agnostics, saying there just has to be. There just has to be aliens and life in the universe, I have to chuckle. That's assuming. It's almost like assuming, well, because the universe is so big and great and wonderful, and because there's so much intricate workings in the earth, there must be a God. And I know people are going to say, well, no, just because we believe that there might be aliens, there's no fucking Zeus or Mount Olympus. But that's exactly what you're saying. What if someone, a theist, were to make the argument that there is a God, but it's not the Christian God or the Muslim God? What if there's a life form out in the universe that helped construct the earth? A mechanism with somewhat of a consciousness. You see what I mean? When we assume because the universe is so big and so great that there's life, then we could also assume that there might be unicorns on Mars. We could assume that there's a teacup behind a planet, perhaps Saturn, as Richard Dawkins would have pointed out. A lot of people like the idea of there being life and all that. There's a lot of people out there that claim that they believe in ghosts too. Now, because there's so many people out there that believe in ghosts, does that necessarily make it to where ghosts actually exist? There's a lot of people out there who believe that they are vampires and they believe in ghosts and goblins and spirits and shit. There are people out there, a majority of the people on this earth believe that they have a soul inside them. A soul, an energy source that whenever they die, they'll go to an afterlife. So just because there's a lot of people out there, including atheists, who wear the same label I do, who claim this and that, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to buy it stock and barrel. There's a lot of people out there who claim that they have footage of aliens. There's a lot of people out there who claim that they have seen aliens or been aboard ships. Well, there's a lot of people who claim that they live in haunted houses too and see aliens and monsters. There are people out there who will swear up and down that they talk to their dead parents and shit off in a fucking graveyard. So you tell me. Is it true? I could be wrong. I'd love to be proven wrong. I would love for you to prove me wrong. If there's life out there and something exists, I would like to know about it. If there are ghosts and spirits and gods that frequent the universe, show me. I live in Missouri. I'm from the show me state, baby. Show me what you got. Alright, thank you. It's been fun.
Sean, it's time to wake up. Hey boy, I said get up. It's time for church. Get up.
Leave me alone.
Boy, you better get up out of that bed. We gotta go praise the Lord. It's time.
Oh, praise him, okay.
Get up, boy.
No,
Get up.
stop it. Stop it. I will know about.
Get up now. It's 5 in the morning. Get up.
I don't want to go to church.
You got to do your ablutions before we go. Come on.
No, leave me alone, Grandma.
Boy, you better get out of that bed before I take that switch to you. Get up.
Fuck church.
Boy, don't you cuss at my house. What's wrong with you?
I just want to sleep.
Boy, get out of that bed. I said now. Get out of that bed.
Stop.
Boy, if you don't get up, I'm going to take a switch to you. I'm going to whoop you all the way up that road. Get up out of this bed.
Just let me sleep.
Get out of bed now. We got to go worship the Lord.
Can't we worship the Lord later?
Now.
Oh, come on, Lord can wait.
Boy, you better get up off this bed before I turn it over. Get up out of this bed. Get out of this bed.
No, I don't want to go to church.
Boy, if you don't get up, I'm going to whoop your ass. Oh, Lord, forgive me. You made me cuss, boy. Get up out of this bed. Get up out of this bed now.
No, I don't want to go.
Get up now. Get up. Boy, if you don't get out of this bed, I'm going to send your grandpa in here. God rest his soul. And he's going to get you up out of this bed. Get up.
Ow. Stop beating on me.
Get up out of this bed before I whoop you.
Ow.
I'm recording my white cat. There's Miss Kitty. Yay! Awesome, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty. You gonna have me some kittens?
Uh-huh.
Alrighty, cool deal. Yep, that's Miss Kitty. She came with the house. Yep.